Why is it hard for ladies to say sorry?
We've not gotten to that yet, sir. Hi guys, my name is Maureen and OlaRotimi.
And I'm OlaRotimi.
Okay, so on today's episode on
Anyway, she's my wife.
everybody knows I'm your wife.
Everybody
knows.
including you. You guys watching.
Don't you know I'm his wife? Maureen OlaRotimi.
Oh, yeah,
Iyawo OlaRotimi, aka Matang Apostle. All. I'm your wife, sir.
Thank you.
You paid fully.
Nice doing business with you.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you.
Same here, sir. Hi guys, so I welcome you all to Mo series. On today's episode, we'll be talking about conflict resolution. It's going to be a deep talk. Are you ready? Let's go. Are you ready? I know my husband will have a lot to say, but we'll try as much as we can to keep it more practical, because like I said to you earlier on our previous podcast, one of our aim is to make you understand how real marriage is, how real union between partners is. So we're going to try and make it as practical as possible. You just follow and make sure you learn.
Okay, so for me, actually, it's a question I would like to throw in. And we've been married for quite a little while right now. So, how do we resolve misunderstanding?
How do you resolve misunderstandings? There is no particular pattern. There's no particular pattern on how we resolve misunderstandings. But one thing is certain: misunderstandings must be resolved. All right, that one is certain. There are times that different scenarios plays out, so different approach to them. It's like David in the Bible, when he's going for war, he doesn't use the same pattern, right? For every battle, he always comes to God and asks God, should I pursue? Would I overcome? Will I overtake? How should I hand? He always goes to God to ask. So that's the same way for us. Or would I say my own part? There are different ways we resolve depending on how the depth of the misunderstanding, depending on how hurt the person is, because there are times you might have to allow the person, you might have to give the person space to see things from your own perspective. So there are times that there can be heated argument, other times just little misunderstanding here and there, and the approach is just different. Okay, like there are a few times that once we are having a banter, there we resolve it. We can just, me and my husband, we can have a banter, this is saying, we shall laugh over it. It's serious thing, don't take it as serious.
If I have one question, why is it hard for ladies to say sorry?
We've not gotten to that. Wait, sir.
Like it's one question
it's not hard
to get out of my chest.
It's not hard for ladies to say sorry. It's just that we love being petty.
See, wait. Let's forget that maybe somebody's watching now. Let's be real. Wait, babe. When last? Because when we are in a relationship, one of the reasons I loved you at that point, all right?
Oh God!
Because you knew how to take responsibility when you did something.
Sorry does not mean I don't take responsibility.
Wait.
Not saying sorry does not mean I don't take responsibility.
Like, see, when last did you do something wrong and without even arguing or anything, you said sorry?
Don't worry, it will happen soon.
No, but I want to know why. Is there a psychology to it?
We don't know. We just feel like, that ladies, we love to be vulnerable, right? So at least sorry should be the easiest thing that should come out from a woman. But we just don't know. We can't explain it.
Please, if you're a lady in the comment section, you are not spared in this matter.
All right,
Why
ladies.
do you not like saying sorry?
Do you find it difficult to say sorry as a married woman? Do you find it difficult to say sorry as a girlfriend in a relationship, as a
I think
fiance?
girlfriend,
Do you
they have a way of saying
find
sorry.
it difficult to say, okay, so should we trace to the married women?
Yes, okay, fine.
Do you find it difficult to say sorry in a relationship? If yes, tell me why. For me personally,
what used to happen to you at that point when you know you are
okay, in my head,
yes, how does it read?
now I'm married to a very strong man.
Where
Wait,
is it?
wait. I'm married to a very strong man,
Yes,
and my husband is very expressive.
very expressive, detailed.
Yes, yes. So, and my husband, when he says a thing, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to change his mind, especially the approach. Okay,
Once
especially
your
how you
approach is wrong,
So, while me on the other hand, I've just learned to wave things. I've just learned to let go. Okay, so most times when we have misunderstanding, I want you to listen to me, but you have your perspective, and most times you're not ready to listen. You see, that's what you're still doing now. That's what you're doing now.
I know you were going to do that.
Oh wait, that's what you're doing.
I know you were
So
going
can
to
I?
do that.
You ask me a question. Can I
Do you know
answer?
why your perspective is a problem? Let's leave this here. Sorry that I'm intruding. You did something wrong. You should just notice I did.
You don't give me the time to realize that I did it wrong. Because in my head, I know what I did was right.
Ah, Jesus.
Yes. So you will have to give me time to analyze what I've done, to tell myself, oh, Maureen, you actually did this thing wrong. Oh. So after I finish analyzing, if by then you don't say sorry, because I'll be giving you attitude.
Exactly my point. Why do I have to say sorry for the
So wait.
Why do I have
because
to say
you
sorry
are a man, you are the man, you are the leader.
It's just mature.
You lead by example. I'm a mature woman. You know I'm a mature woman.
If you just did something wrong,
yes,
it's just easy.
No, it's not easy,
and that's where the issue comes in.
No, it's not easy. It's not easy because most times, sometimes we are trying to figure it out. And the reason why we are trying to figure it out is because we don't want to repeat that same thing. Yes, we don't want to repeat that same thing. And for me, I feel apology should be more like, okay, I've realized this thing, I'm wrong, and I'm not doing it again. Rather than just do something, I'm sorry. You do again, I'm sorry. You do again, I'm sorry.
So why can't you learn to say I'm sorry as the new thing you are trying not to do again?
But I say it.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
See, this is the first time. See, in fact, I
didn't say I'm sorry. What did I do that will make me say I'm sorry?
My point exactly. I
didn't do anything wrong.
I'm serious. Okay, fine. For me, just to be clear, right? I don't like things lasting. Like I'm this kind of person that if I don't like you on the spot, you would know. I don't pretend.
Yes,
I don't give I don't. You will know my stand over every matter on the spot. So now, let's call it short temper. It's not short temper. It's not a bad thing because a lot of people have misquoted that. It's called short temperament.
And I actually prefer people like that.
Yes.
Than people that keep things.
Yes.
We both are like that. Just that me, I have more patience. I have more perseverance than he does.
For me, I feel because I will not demand from you what I have not showed you before. Do you understand? So my first approach is to show you what my standard in that wise is. Now, if you said you are agreeing with it, it's okay. And as we roll, now immediately you notice you're off it. What do? I'm sorry. We move on.
Okay.
But do you understand? The first thing you try to do is what? Like at some point there was a time. See, there was a day I will never forget that you try to do it once. Okay, and you have not done it again since then. Like I said, you were wrong.
Yes.
And then you try to use cry to turn it on me. I'm like, what is it? Like, Like
So I tried to say I was trying to manipulate.
manipulative is the word. We are trying to be manipulative. And for me at that point, the best thing I
See,
needed to do was to go out. So that I will not be caged in that way I'm saying sorry for nothing.
I think you guys, men misunderstand how women think. So we are emotional people, right? And you people think with your brain.
Yes, okay.
We think with our emotions.
All right.
All right. So when you're telling me I'm wrong about a thing, it's not that I don't know.
Action, it's how
it's not that I don't know I'm wrong. It's how you say it and how it makes me feel. So if you're saying it, and there is a way, babe, you can tell me, okay, babe, come. This thing you did,
every time.
Wait now.
It looks like it's not fair. It looks like
life is not fair. See, and the balance of life is that life is not fair.
Why are you using my words at me? Why are you using jabs at me?
You taught me. Hey! The balance of life is that it's not balance. The man is the head. You have to take the lead. When you say you are heading, bro, you are heading on everything.
Okay.
You are living by example.
Have I not wait if I was wrong?
And that's why you have to keep saying sorry. Because you are not right. You are living by example. I don't know what to say about this discussion. Because even me, I don't know why it's difficult to say sorry. I don't know why. I'm telling you, it just feels as if you are being cheated.
You understand? Like what? See, it's frustrating. Like
no, it's not. No. Don't say that. Don't say that, baby.
No, I mean, let me explain something.
You're saying sorry to your wife.
Wait, for what? Wait,
you know
what? There was a time back. I'm like, okay, fine. I remember when my dad used to say this, that there's one word that should always be close to you. I mean, sorry. There was a day we called our father chicken-hearted. I in particular, I said, sir, you are chicken-hearted. And then my brother too came. I found it. We had discussed about the chicken-heartedness. Then, but who will say
what do you mean by chicken-heartedness?
Like, you should stand on his ground and tell my mother, you are wrong.
Wow. You want to fight a battle you can never win.
Do you understand? You should stand and tell my mother, you are wrong over this matter. My father will not do it. So that day, me and my brother discussed. So I had the moral to say it first. Then my brother had the backup. And I'm saying it to very easy. I think that it is just more Christian and more humane. All right? That when you do something wrong, you just say, I'm sorry. Do you understand? Like, you know, how do I you do something wrong? Then I go away in my pride as a man. All I'm going to think about is how I'm come and tell you sorry for what I don't know. Then I will give few minutes for you to come at least to realize and come and say, now do you know the worst things listen, it's that you will come. Now you will come. Then you start moving around. You start giving like, what are you, so why are you there? Just stay where you are.
My action is saying the sorry. Just like the mouth, most times it's just difficult. Like, I don't know. Can you help me, please?
My dear, say sorry. For your mind, let me help you, ma. Say sorry.
Sorry.
Say it again. Say sorry.
Sorry.
Say, I am sorry.
Sorry, I am.
I see everything.
I am sorry, but
do you see that? It's a problem.
No, it's not. See, no, let me tell you why I said it's not a
guys,
problem.
If you are in that category, prove. Please, are we on the same page on this one?
Let me tell you why I said it's not a problem. It's not a problem because we are very repentant. Even when a woman does not say sorry, she repents. Which one do you prefer? To hear the word or an adjustment in character?
I know you for one thing. The more you say it, you are repenting.
No, but I've repented more than saying.
Can't you repent in the sorry wise?
What is your problem? Now the sorry be the problem.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'll start saying sorry.
Learn to say I am sorry when you do something.
So am I not trying?
Not trying.
So
do you understand? No, actually we are treating conflict resolution. So as it concerns much more, you have something.
I just want to say to our viewers out there that I think it's understanding.
Yeah.
And the priority you place in your home. Okay, The truth is, when it comes to marriage, there has to be compromise. You won't
Yeah,
always
point of
get,
compromise.
you won't, yeah, there has to be a point of compromise. You won't always get everything you wish for in one person. And that's where you come in, right? I've seen you say sorry even when it's not comfortable for you,
God bless
because you don't like to stay away. My husband is, I don't know if I'm the akagom or with my
Even
husband.
if we
What's
are having
akagom
problem and
said?
we are sleeping,
My husband is
I
very,
can't even just stay on
is
my own for
me and my husband, I think both of us said we are touchy, just
yeah.
that me, I can just have strong head small. And I know it's difficult to believe because everybody thinks Apostle is the strong-headed person.
And you see, all of you all of you are, may God forgive all of you.
Okay, but all I'm trying to say is there has to be a point of compromise, and don't see it as weakness, see it as strength. See it as strength. If you're the one that is able to say sorry, say sorry. Like he said, when we're in a relationship, it doesn't take me anything to say sorry. I really can't pinpoint how it changed. I think the point at which it changed was when I realized you're very persistent on your opinions.
Okay.
Yes, you're very, very persistent on your opinions. So I decided,
You
you will always get to that. I always want you to get to that breaking point. So I think that was where we started getting it all mixed up. But aside that, it really will not cost me anything to say sorry. And when I'm saying sorry, I really mean it. That's one thing. When I'm saying sorry, when I'm apologizing from a place of understanding.
True. Immediately she apologizes, she starts smiling.
Yes, I easily let things go. I don't keep things. I can rebuke my staff. This is, I'm very angry with them. Say rebuke them. The next minute I'm joking, I'm laughing with them, and that's how it has always been for me. So please understand your partner. Understand who has strength in this aspect and who is weak in the other aspect, then complement.
Yeah.
Complement each other. All these things we are saying is to let you know that one person cannot be all perfect.
True.
And we are bringing ourselves to you as examples. One person cannot be perfect. We love God, both of us. We reverence God. He's the center of our home. Okay? But this is our weakness. It's difficult to say sorry from this end. But my husband always does it. But one thing he knows for sure is that I will always adjust.
Yeah,
I would always adjust.
You know, see, when we make up,
Don't bring that discussion here.
when we make up, all right, let me see this. All right, I think, and that's one of the hardest things in certain relationships, because you can have two people loving God or having problems between themselves,
and they'll still be praying. How they used to do that?
Well, it's how you go to the Lord, thinking that because you don't like the other person, because you're having issues with the other
God will
person,
not answer the other person's prayer.
No, actually, but under certain conditions.
Yeah, true.
Because
true.
the truth is, the Bible says, before you even bring an
You
offering,
give an offering to the altar.
drop it on the stairway
and go and make peace.
and then return. The idea basically is to understand that your heart is the tray from which God receives anything you give.
So if the heart is contaminated with either anger, malice,
it affects even your worship. Okay. I would want for you to list out 5 things you think I could improve in order to help resolve.
I don't think okay, sorry. I don't think there are 5 things. In fact, I think one major thing is I always want you to listen to me when I'm talking. When there are times when I'm talking, you also have something to say and you cut me in between and I don't get to express myself. And most times, if you notice, I just keep quiet. But in that quietness, I've made up my mind on what to do. So, and that's not a good thing. It takes me a lot, like from the Holy Spirit to begin to talk to me. Hey, don't put those barriers. Don't put. So that's just it for me. But aside anything, and you've worked on your temper. You're doing amazingly well. There's nothing else. You're a good man. You're an asset, man. Own end.
As we are talking, God forbid not to intrude. All right, that was just the catch up. So, because actually for me, just to, there's already a perspective in my head, and so immediately you begin to talk outside that direction.
Yeah,
There's
I
just, and most
noticed.
times for leaders, it just comes like
Yeah,
that.
and
So
it makes you very
sometimes
defensive.
I remember there was a time when people called me, they end up not talking to me.
Yeah, you remember? Yeah.
You
I
have
had
to help me
to,
with
I had
that.
to tell my husband, no,
When people
listen
call
to
me,
the person.
eh,
My husband always
as
have
if they
some. It's
call
an
me and then I'm
ever-flowing
hearing
river.
something to say, I'm correcting something, and the end they're like, okay, sir. All right. But thank you. So, in your wise, all right, um, I think immediately you just notice you did something that's not okay. Just say, I'm sorry. Okay, sir. And secondly, you know, me, I don't like to. Secondly,
Oh,
you see, every real leader is a very intentional man. There's an intentionality that comes with leadership, especially if it's global intentional leadership, meaning something you know is going to go global. And it means that for such a person, you're not just looking at just the both of you. You're looking at
yeah,
how the action of the other person will rub off on others.
yeah.
So there are things I can take if it was just the both of us, but you're leading other ladies, you're leading a global ministry as God will, give to us. People from different countries, high tempered people that finally fall into the low tempered. Is that
And that
like
part
that?
scares me.
And so the truth is this: for me, I see you in that light, and I just expect that there are things that
I should be able to tolerate.
Yes. So, and for me, most times that's where my correction will always come from. Not necessarily, there's no attitude I cannot take. See, there's nobody I cannot manage. You can ask my wife.
Honestly,
there's no kind of
like
person.
literally, I keep asking. I ask
God,
him every day, how do you do this?
Do you understand?
Because
no
me,
kind of person. But I expect that number one, you know where we're going. It was clearly stated. So, before any action is taken, right? That conscious thought, how will it impact on this man? And I used to hear a lot of ladies say, you're insecure, my dear. If you're not insecure, I am very secure, but I am a jealous man. If you're not a jealous man, I give you good credit. If God can be jealous, who am I not to be? But I am not jealous. To be very serious, I'm not negatively jealous. I just believe that
so we have
once somebody is married, there should be some level of infringement that is.
We are talking about conflict.
Yes,
what
yes.
brought
It's most times because that's part of the things that brings about the conflict.
no, that's family interference. I don't think it's conflict revolution.
No, it's part of it's conflict resolution because if definitely you know that this person always picks up at this matter because if you know this person always picks up on this matter.
When it comes to that one, I know you always pick up. So I'm living with it like that.
It's not living with it like that. You see my problem exactly now. You see, immediately you start giving that.
So now this thing now you want me to come and say sorry.
No, not say sorry.
Okay.
No, I'm trying to say you can avoid a problem if you know saying sorry is hard.
Okay, noted.
Simple. That's it.
Noted.
So if you know the areas that, because I've noticed the areas are no more than two. We always have issues in that way.
True.
So if you can just check that part.
Also.
Indeed, truly.
So to our viewers out there, I think one of the things I want to say in conclusion for my own end is that misunderstanding are inevitable in marriage.
Almost inevitable.
In fact, almost.
Yes, because people said they've never happened. Yes, so you will not doubt them. Yes.
Okay, fine. Almost inevitable. Yeah. But the reason why I said it's inevitable because you are coming from different perspectives, different training of life, different how views of life. So when you come together, that point of sharpening, of trying to understand each other and trying to compromise and all that will always cause that misunderstanding. So with time, you begin to understand each other. Like we said, learn your partner very well, Know your partner's strength, know your partner's weakness, know how. If you can compromise, please do. If you cannot compromise, help the person walk through it.
Yeah.
Help the person to become better.
Yeah.
Instead of always picking, pointing, accusing, no.
Yeah.
Help the person become better if you want to have a good marriage. Because hey, when children come again, that's another aspect of training. So learn to do it within yourselves, okay?
Yeah.
And not every time you always bring in third party into your family issue.
It's not every time you bring
It's not every time.
parties.
There are times that it's necessary. Like, I don't know if I've shared my story with you, my husband, when we were about getting married.
That was before we got married.
Then that was before we got married. I had to talk to his mentor about certain thing or about a thing, and he worked on it till now. We don't have
fact,
issues over it.
I think the idea of third parties is let it be much more of accountability than conflict resolution.
Yes.
So there does not have to, it must not be a problem that always takes you there. If you have a system of accountability, in fact, let me tell you, we were introduced to some set of people which we honor and respect.
Yes.
And we discovered that for them, they have an ideology that you don't carry your wife along in everything. In fact, my wife noted it. It's like literally, if they start talking on certain issues,
you will never hear anything about their wives. No matter how powerful. You hardly see their wives sitting with them to talk and all that.
All right. So, but then when I noticed it, I brought it up. The reason I brought it up was not because I was going to practice it in my home. It was because if I really love her, I think she must have sensed it. And maybe because she sees those people around me, it's possible for her to begin to think that I will gradually begin to imbibe it. So the best way was to bring it up and then, clearly state my perspective and the reason for which these men would have, because they are not fools doing it. Under certain circumstances, there are women who have misused opportunities like that. So for me, I just think there can be a proactive measure, like I stated earlier. If you know areas that you know this man has consistently spoken out, and don't see it as a burden. If he does not love you, he will not bring it up.
He will not bring it up.
He'll just keep quiet and let you keep going. All right.
In fact, fear when your spouse does not talk to you. Fear.
If he leaves you
to your ways, that person has given up on you.
Is it truth?
Okay, so be concerned about that. Be intentional about your home. Have a vision of how you see your home. It will help you work towards it.
Just to end my own part. All right. To end my own part, to the guys, please don't stop saying sorry. It's a long walk. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a long walk. It's a long walk.
But it's not every guy that says sorry.
Also, just in case you're the lady that says sorry, it's a long walk. That's the truth. But please don't be a dummy saying sorry. There's this sorry that is just there without clarification. Without a desire to go.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, sorry. No. Check for the main issue. If it's a character flaw, correct. If it's something that can be avoided, try your best to avoid it. And last thing, my wife said it's almost impossible to have misunderstanding. Yes, it is almost. I use the word almost because it is. Actually, misunderstanding does not happen at the point of different opinions. It happens at the point of how it is being presented.
Oh, sense. My God.
So the truth is, when you hear somebody say, "No, God, I am joking." When you hear somebody saying that we have different opinions, it doesn't mean that, and that's why I use the word banter than argue or fight. Some of you, there's a little banter, you call it fight. No, it's like a debate. Debaters don't fight. Are we together? So you can learn to present your point. And for ladies, I would want to use a word. Write it down in capital letters. Entreat. Like, I've said that word to my wife. Meaning, it is the ability to put the hardest of matters and present it in a way that it is embracing.
And you know what I realized? Yes. What I realized with that is whenever I use that method, like my husband is literally at my like at his feet. I'm telling you, anytime I use what I would have said different that would make him defensive and all that, he's going like, oh really? I'm sorry. So how do we? I'm like, what? But there are just times that you just want the little banter,
I think for you ladies, you just like trouble. If things are smooth, you're not okay with it, so you want some kind of action. I've heard of ladies that literally argue that they wanted action.
That's them.
Well,
That's
not
them.
this one. Just so, guys, please, whoever says the sorry, thank you. But please,
Yeah.
the other person should also change.
Mm.
Don't accept. One thing I always say is this: never accept impermanence in what you know you
You
want
can,
temporary.
yes, you
Please,
can't
you
even.
can't keep at a point. People get tired. So please, I think this is the best we can do for now in
Yeah.
conflict resolution. All right. I think maybe we'll do a part two segment as it
Yes,
concerns different
yes.
things because there are different case scenarios
Different
and
approach
different approaches.
approaches
In
to
fact,
them.
there is a way to resolve conflict by arguing it out.
Yes, yes.
You see
Sometimes
that?
you have to
Yes,
be
that
frontal.
silent, passive decision. You know, you are not
It's
fully.
hiding
My
some
wife is.
things. It buckles up some things that at the end when you
It
want to
becomes disastrous.
it's like a ticking time bomb,
Yes.
right? So
So
we'll,
please.
we'll still go into that discussion.
Yeah.
Thank you for staying tuned with us.
Yes.
We love you, and
Yes.
I hope to see you next week.
Remember to like,
Share and subscribe.
and then drop your comments in
Drop
the
your
comment
comments.
section. Celebrate you. See you next time on More Series TV. God bless you.